Is he growing on us in a good way or in like a malignant tune? No, tune.
We both had our moments.
You're listening to a hockey podcast where we talk about ice hockey and stuff. Yeah. Woo.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of this hockey pod. We are very excited to be back at it, giving you the latest news of the NHL. My name is Chanel, and with me I have...
Molly. Hiya.
There she is. How are you doing, Molly?
I'm doing great. I don't know why I was so quiet. I'm just like, hello, it's Molly here.
Molly the mouse.
I'm fine.
You're
How are
fine.
you, my dear? How are you?
Absolutely great. My house is clean, so my brain is clean.
I love that for you. I'm still a mess.
Oh, well, this podcast would not be, our podcast without one crazy.
Yeah.
That's me. No.
I nominate as tribute.
So, in this podcast episode, we will be catching up with a few teams, like the Flyers, the Oilers, and the Habs. We will also be discussing the very serious question: is Brad Marchand still a rat? So, grab a snacky snack and sip your coffee, tea, smoothie, beer, or wine, whatever, and enjoy the episode. Flyers? How about them Flyers?
Are they actually flying though?
They're soaring, flying out of the arena. They're terrible.
Sorry, but they're on a 11 losing streak at 11?
Yeah. 11 game losing streak. And
Ooh.
they managed to beat their own record this season. They already went through a 10 game losing streak in mid-November. So, congratulations.
Also, Buffalo beat them. So, oof.
Nothing is going well. We'll say that.
Oof, is all I'm going to say to that.
What
I
are
mean,
they?
come on, the Sabres. Proud they actually won a game for once. But sorry, Philly,
Sabres
it was to you.
Our little baby Sabres. We're going to coddle them because no one loves them.
I mean, I do. Secretly. Secret Sabre fan.
And Mike Yeo himself, he might be in trouble because I don't know if you guys know this. I mean, I'm sure you do, because what are you doing listening to this podcast if you don't know? But Coach Mike Yeo was the coach for the St. Louis Blues, right? When they sucked, by the way. Then the new coach stepped in and bam, they win the cup. So honestly, his streak is looking like a major L.
Maybe.
I don't think he's a good coach. Or
maybe this is the strategy, though, where they thought, well, we're not going to make it to the playoffs this season, so why don't we bag ourselves a damn bad coach? Plummet to the bottom, get first round pick, boing, new coach, cup.
I was just going to say that. What if this was planned? They're like, his stats every time he leaves, every time he leaves, the team gets the Stanley Cup. So they have to keep him for this year.
Yeah. It's not a bad team. It's a terrible team.
Well, that's another thing we have to take into consideration. Was Mike just unlucky?
Oh.
Will he get another chance after this? Or will no one give him another chance? I'm not sure. It depends how desperate is the team.
Well, aren't they saying about Giroux's going to be traded? People keep being like, oh, Avalanche are looking. Like, are they?
We'll see. I know that there are a lot of UFAs at the end of this season. So let's just say this. If the Flyers move any pieces before the deadline, that just means they're giving up, right? It's done. We are accepting our loss. If they keep any of them, I'm just going to assume that they think they can still move forward with this team, or they're not willing to give up certain players.
Yeah. But who would they...
Oh, God.
There's not much going on with that team at the moment. I hate to say it. I'm sorry.
No.
I've just been like looking at their roster being like, there's not really much moving, is there?
No, and
in
I
Carter
feel
Hart,
bad.
we had a big
I was
big.
saying, yeah.
Yeah, we had this big, like, what's the word? Hope. We had this hope for Carter Hart.
We really did. We really, really did. He has improved, though, since last season. It's his defense this season in particular that's not helping him out.
Yeah.
Last season, he was that was another conversation. I have bad news for Flyers fans. The streak is dead. The playoff streak is dead. There has been a pattern for years and years and years where 1 year they're on and 1 year they're off. 1 year they're playing in the playoffs, the next year they aren't. Last year they weren't in the playoffs. So what would the pattern say for this year? They should be making the playoffs. I think it's coming to an end, guys.
I think they've hit...
Unless something weird happens.
They've hit a cliff.
Mm-hmm.
And they're sliding to rock bottom.
They can't even fly to the bottom.
Yeah. Someone clipped their wings. They've been shot down. Oh, stop it.
I mean, what else can we say about the Flyers, right? Right now, we do not know what moves they're planning on making. Are they planning on sticking it out, or are they planning on making moves? We'll have to wait and see. I don't remember when the trade deadline is. I feel like it's in March. I don't know. Or I could be totally wrong. It's like April.
It's Monday, March the 21st.
Oh, so I was right.
Yeah,
Good.
You were right.
I know hockey, apparently. Someone tweeted that at me. They're like, wow, you know hockey? I'm impressed. I know, right? I can't believe it.
What do you think I'm doing?
Me? No hockey? Stop it.
No.
Stop.
What is hockey? What is a puck?
I don't know. Why are you asking me? Why would I know anything? I'm a woman.
Duh. Oh,
we do have a pretty controversial topic to talk about. Are you excited for this one, Molly?
Riveted on the edge of my seat, darling.
Brad Marchand.
Oui.
Is he a rat with layers?
Oui. Is he a rat with layers?
He's got layers. This rat is just a beautiful rat. I'm going to say this right here and right now that I like him right now. I like him a lot right now.
This might be a controversial opinion of mine, but you know PK Subban, right?
Yeah.
Nice guy, right? Off the ice.
Okay.
On the ice. Bit of a shithead.
A bitch.
Right?
Yeah.
Brad Marchand.
Sorry.
On the ice. Bit of a shithead. Off the ice. Charismatic. Likeable.
Beautiful. Ratatouille.
Did he just claim my shriveled ratty heart?
I think
is he one of these rat boys who lives in the walls looking for cheese?
It's really not what you expect, you know? He's having a good week in the public eye.
Yeah.
Like
and
this week alone.
Off the ice.
That's the thing. All off the ice. This week alone, he has stolen a fan's phone and left a cute message. Love it. He got injured and miraculously returned because I'm not letting my team down. Wow. Hot. He called out a bunch of rude Oilers fans for throwing their jerseys on ice, and I agree with him. Don't do that shit. It looks stupid.
Yeah, and also you lose your jersey. Dickhead.
Yes. And I'm not sure if a lot of people know about this particular story, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of what's going on in the news with Brad right now. But basically, a 19-year-old fan of Brad's was subjected to racial slurs. This was a while ago. This was, well, not that long ago, but in 2019. And this amazing, incredible young man decided to take this as an invitation to create an anti-racism campaign called the Red Tape Movement. Now we're flashing forward. Marchand's friend told him about this kid and how he would love a jersey from him because it's his favorite hockey player. So he sent one, and on it, he had his signature along with a personal message, and that message was written in the Mi'kmaq. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but the Mi'kmaq mock language. Can you believe that?
Goodness.
How sweet. I almost screamed. I was like, how he took the time to write in his language a message. And basically, it was good job with the red tape movement. He was proud of him.
My goodness. What is this feeling so sudden and new?
I love it. I love it. Marchand.
Marchand. Oh,
What are we going to do?
I don't know.
Leafs fans
love to hate.
Exactly. And Leafs fans will not budge on no, Habs, I don't care about respect. I don't care about Boston respect. They can't help but give him a compliment right now. All over Twitter, they're like, oh no, I like this guy.
He's funny on Twitter. That's the stupid thing as well. I don't
Oh
understand.
God. He's a professional troll. And it's funny, he bugs people. Sometimes it's a miss, because I will say sometimes he wusses out and deletes. But I have a feeling he writes it and deletes it on purpose. He's a little shit. And I kind of enjoy it. As long as he's not offending anyone. Yeah. I will say I wasn't impressed with his Russian comment that one time, but I'm not sure if he knew that's I think he was saying that he wouldn't say that, and it was not how it was taken. But he apologized, and hopefully
he's starting to be a better person. Oh God.
Oh, I think he saw the media after his first comment and said, "Wait, people are enjoying my niceness. Let's keep it up." And, maybe he's kind of getting a thrill off of this. And he's like, wow, is this what it means to be a good person?
Is this what it means?
To be fair, 4 years, I have heard that Brad Marchand has always been, well, not always. I think he was a little shit in high school too. But apparently he's really good off the ice. He donates low-key, by the way, without people knowing much about it. He doesn't shove it in people's faces. He likes to donate. He's really nice with his fans. It's just he's a piece of poop on the ice. That's it. And he's good at it, though. He scores a lot too.
He's good at being a piece of shit on the ice.
Wow, I feel sick now.
He's a twist villain, isn't he? He's like a villain who's realized that he's actually a good guy.
Is he Loki?
I mean, I haven't seen Loki and Marchand in the same room.
Oh my God. And he's a trickster. He disguised himself as a freaking hockey player, didn't he?
Oh my goodness.
I actually love that. Okay, well, that was fun. It was a really fun topic to talk about. You let us know in the comment section, actually. What are your feelings on Brad Marchand? Is it wrong that we like him? Or do you have to admit, man, he's growing on us? Let us know.
Holy mackerel.
I'm actually crying. This podcast episode is killing me.
Should we move on to our next topic?
Yeah. Trouble down in Oil Town. Okay, this is going to be another fun topic, honestly. We already talked about the Oilers, but we have no choice but to talk to them about them. Sorry, again.
We've got to talk to them.
We need to talk to them. We need a one-on-one, Molly. We need to tell them personally, something's wrong.
Are you guys okay? Blink twice.
So next thing you know, Dreisaitl's burner accounts in our comment section, blink, blink. The Oilers. Okay, the Oilers finally win a game.
How long did it take?
7 games, 7-game losing streak for them to finally snap out of it. And I watched it. It was not easy. It was a struggle. They won without going into overtime, but barely.
But barely.
But barely. Just making it. I think there was 4 minutes on the clock when they finally got the game-winning goal, and it was Draisaitl. Good for him. And McDavid alone was pointless for 4 games. That's unheard of. And he finally collected some points against the Flames this Saturday.
Is he just taking a break?
He's probably Unlike Brad, he's taken a massive L in the public eye.
A massive, a colossal,
giant.
Jeez. Connor McWho?
Connor
Mc dead to me.
Connor McDead to me. Yeah, no, honestly, I'm starting to like. He's kind of giving me the ick. There's too many things that strike me out. For the first thing that ever happened that made me go, I don't know if I like this guy, was just looking at his terrible house that we talked about last week.
Oh God, his house.
It gave me massive ick. I don't know. It's
Ew.
It looks like I imagine his brain looks like, just hollow and
the Conor McDavid
and
aesthetic.
Personality-less. Yes.
Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure he is. Like, if he was a spice, he would be flour.
Yeah. And you know what, Molly? It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, man.
I actually do need to make a public apology to all our listeners. So in previous podcasts, I have referred to the captain of the Edmonton Oilers, not as McDavid, but as McDaddy, and I need to retract that and make a formal apology. And I hope you all can forgive me for such a rash and unprecedented statement. And moving forward, he is, as I said, McDead to me. Thank you.
Wow, that was like the best apology I've ever heard.
Thank you. I'm crying. I'm so sorry. I got tissues.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. You heard it here first.
Yeah. All right. No, I accept your apology if that means anything.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'm going to continue to drag him through the mud for his decisions. Stop it.
Thank you. Thank you for that. We all needed to hear that. And moving forward, we should all keep our favorites under a microscope because you never know what kind of personality they really have. He might be a rat.
They might have no layers.
No layers. Or they might not be a rat after all, and you were wrong to begin with.
Yeah. They could have just been a very small dog.
Besides McDead to us, what about one pissy figure? Dreisaitl's interview with
oh goodness, Draisaitl.
It was embarrassing. Who was it? Who gave him the interview? Jim Matheson, I believe. Yeah. That was a mess. When I saw that, I screamed. It was so funny to me. It's hilarious. And I think a controversial opinion on this.
Now you've lost 6 in a row twice. Did you think your team was past that, of not getting into these long losing streaks?
Sure, yeah.
Lots of reasons for why the Oilers are playing the way they are in terms of winning and losing. What do you think's the number one reason for the losses now? Is there one thing that you, in your own mind, you're saying we got to get better at that?
Yeah, we have to get better at everything.
Would you like to expand on that?
Nope. You can do that. You know everything.
Why are you so pissy, Leon? Why are you so pissy?
I'm not. I'm just answering your
question. Yeah, you are. Whenever I ask you a question.
I gave you an answer.
Not very good one.
Okay.
I have one more for you. Leon, you show your frustration on the ice last game against Ottawa. Is that a good thing when you show it so the other team knows you're frustrated?
Yeah, it's a great thing, for sure.
Yes, so I think it's a little bit of a controversial opinion that I have here about the Draisaitl-Matheson incident. I think that Matheson was completely unprofessional. He didn't have to react that way. I'm not even sure if his goal was just to get a rise out of him because he wasn't getting an answer, or if he legitimately it was that reactionary. You know? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Reactive is what I meant to say. And Draisaitl on the other side, on the other end. Excuse me. I don't know. I think that so many hockey players are boring the shit out of me. Okay, like they're so boring. I get it. They have to answer a buttload of questions. Most of them are the same. A lot of them are boring questions. A lot of them are questions that don't need to be asked, that are kind of borderline rude. I get that.
Yeah.
They're doing their job. You need to be doing yours. You're making millions. And this is part of it. I'm in the middle. I think Draisaitl could have been a little bit more. I think he was a little pissy, in my opinion. But he was pissy because he just lost a game. You get it?
Yeah. It's difficult. Like, you can't. They've been on like a losing streak. Like,
Yeah.
Of course, he's got like most points in the league at the moment. So,
And it's not their first streak.
It must be so frustrating for him because he knows he's a good player. He knows he's got good players on his team. It's just that they're not good as a team. So yeah, I'd be pissy, especially if I had an off day. Catch me on an off day, and yeah, she's pissy. So
exactly.
And also, the reporter should have known better because he's been covering the Oilers, covering the Oilers since what, the 70s.
Oh yeah, a long time.
So if you know someone's not having a good day, don't make a drama out of it.
I know, he got what he wanted. He definitely got clicks, right?
Yeah, he got clicks.
He got clicks out of that. So I'm not on his side. Don't think that I am. I'm just saying I wish hockey players in general would give more answers that were either honest or at least give us some personality. Like, you're making millions.
Yeah.
You know what? Be Brendan Perlini. He's just happy to be there, guys. His speech was inspirational. I was like, all right, McDavid, get out. Perlini, you're in.
Get out, me. Yeah. Perlini, man. I don't understand. Has McDavid said anything that hasn't been a shade of butter? Just a bit boring. I mean, I love butter, but you know what I mean.
It's pretty good. Yeah, no, nothing inspirational. He just, honestly, I've seen him, I've watched a lot of Oilers games, and he yells at his team and I get it, he's frustrated, he's the captain, he's going to want to yell at his team, right, to get them motivated, but I think it was less of a motivational tactic and more of a frustration tactic, which, for me, personally, shit like that doesn't work on me.
No.
Tough love doesn't work on me, and just because you're a team full of men doesn't mean that tough love works on all men. Like, it's not the way it's going to work.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you might just make them pissy.
You just might make them pissy, guys.
Make them pissy.
Pissy pants. Honestly, does it not give you, not the exact same vibes, but similar vibes to the bunch of jerk movement? Bunch of jerks. Oh God, bunch of pissy pants.
It does give me that.
I want t-shirts.
We'll add it to a list of potential t-shirts. Yep, cool.
But yeah, that's the issue with the Oilers. And I did want to add that this is their first losing streak. They had 2 wins before this losing streak, and then before that, another 6 losses in a row. So they're having an awful season. And it's surprising given their beginning. They're off to a really good start, and now it's like, all right, there's a lot of teams that are struggling right now, Molly.
It's January.
It's exactly January. We said that.
It's January.
It's the curse of January. I hate being born this month.
Damn you, January. Damn you.
All right.
My team's on a win streak. Everyone else is on a lose streak.
Oh my God. Well, the Leafs finally won.
Yeah.
I mean, I say finally, but everyone was mad at the Leafs, but
why?
We lost like 2 games.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Cry.
And we lost a couple in overtime. It's just the way we played. I do get why people upset, but I think we can get out of it. No biggie.
Yeah. Biggie. You guys are doing great. You guys are doing fine.
Yeah. But you know who's not doing fine?
Leaf. Oh. Montreal?
Who?
Is there a team there?
Honestly, are they the new Sabres?
I'm not sure. Oh. Are they
Moment
the
of
new
silence?
Sabres?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. We had our silence. So what's happening in Habstown? What's happening?
What's happening? Kent Hughes is the new GM, which, you know, we talked about this before.
Yeah.
We did know he was a top contender. Hughes was a hockey player and a hockey player agent who has represented some top players like Chris Letang and Patrice Bergeron. Having an agent for a GM is not at all far-fetched. I don't think it's a bad idea at all. In fact, I think it gives him kind of a unique perspective. And it definitely elevates his resume because he's not a stranger to money and deals, right? So he probably already has connections with other managers, and I'm sure he has built a good rapport with each and every one of them. I'm interested to see how he will mold the Habs. But with that being said, he has a long road ahead of him.
Yeah.
He's
long. Canadian, isn't he, as well?
Yeah, he's from Montreal.
Oh, so he's not
he's
like
bilingual.
He's a stranger.
No, and he's bilingual. He's more English.
Well, he's fine then.
He'll do fine.
He's gonna do pretty good.
I think he's doing fine so far. He did look a little nervous first couple press conferences, but I think he held his own.
Yeah. I think he's gonna have a very interesting perspective. He's in the hockey network, like you said. He's managed players. So
top players, he knows what they're thinking. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not starting off too well because Jake Allen is now injured.
Yeah. Whoops.
You know, whoopsies. You know, this guy is going to be missing 8 freaking weeks. So,
to be fair, from the bottom, the only way is up.
That's, you know what? That's a good thing that you just said that because Primo. Okay, actually, this is great. I do want your opinion on this. So, Primo was now thrown into the fire as the goalie, right? We have to give him props. I mean, you would know. He literally stopped 43 out of 46 damn shots against the Avs and still lost. Like, he deserved that win.
I was actually surprised watching the highlights. I was like, wow. Okay.
Wow. Good job. Wow. It's not his fault the Habs lost.
No, it's not. I really don't appreciate it when everyone, if they lose a game, everyone's like, oh, it's the goalie's fault. I'm like, then who are the other, shitheads on the ice? Come on.
Well, you need your goalie to get wins for you once in a while. Yeah, and they do once in a while.
Once in a hot minute.
And you're a terrible team.
Beginning of this season, everyone was like, oh, Frankie's awful. He's an awful goalie for the Avs. And now he's still got shutouts and he's doing great. And everyone's like, oh, he's our favourite. I'm like, go check yourself, mate.
Ooh, I am no stranger to that. Yeah, the thing about goalies is they have to get warmed up. Like they do.
Mm-hmm.
We have Mrazek as our backup, but people tend to forget that Mrazek is not a backup. He is a starter, and he has started for the Carolina Hurricanes for a couple of years and made the playoffs and went further in the playoffs than ever have. Yeah. So don't brush him off yet. He just got unlucky with an injury, and now Campbell's a star, so they don't want to put him in often. And what has that resulted in?
Campbell's amazing.
Exactly. And he's he's a little bit off his game because he's being overworked. Put the other starter in. Give him a chance.
Balance it out. It's not rocket science.
Nope. I don't know. So we can't even talk about the Habs for too long. Now we're just going on about the Avs and the Leafs.
And now we're talking about goalies again. Ugh.
Oh, God. The goalie girls at it again.
Ugh. Oh,
Ugh.
that's something I needed to mention. That filthy Wilds Avs game on Monday.
Oh.
Was it Monday? I can't remember what day it was. Everything just blurs into one. Greenway's hit on Kemper.
Oh.
And
What? I missed that.
hardly anything's been done about it. Like, he just knocked him flat out on the ice for no reason. There was no puck in play. Kemper didn't return back to the ice.
He didn't. Oh, shoot.
He didn't.
Okay, yes.
And then there was a delayed penalty.
I don't know.
You send someone into concussion protocol, and that's fine. Again, player safety's a fucking joke.
You know what? It kind of reminds me of Saturday. I'm gonna say Saturday because we don't know when the podcast is coming out. Technically, yesterday, but Saturday when the Leafs played the Islanders, one of the Islanders slipped and fell and skidded across and knocked out Mrazek and the net. And it's not his fault. Like I'm not mad at the player. Either is Mrazek, right? But the issue was Mrazek was on the floor for a long time. The net was completely off. And the refs were not whistling. They didn't whistle until way later. And we're like, okay, that was way too long. You guys are getting ridiculous, guys. Guys.
Yeah.
I can't even talk. I'm angry. Freaking refs.
They will call out the stupidest shit, straight away. But then when something actually happens, which could be dangerous. Or is definitely a violation of gameplay, they're just let me just check my rule book. It's
because they're trying to balance the scales because they're constantly trying to catch up to their previous mistakes. Oh shit, maybe this one should have been called. So then in the other case, if this team does this, we'll cancel it out and it'll be even. No, that's not how it works.
Not how it works.
Oh my god! And I have to tell you something about Molly. You're gonna laugh.
My god, tell me everything.
Chara, right? Fans hate Chara. Chara is one of those guys that were like, please retire. You're such a dick. And everyone knows that he clearly uses his popularity and his age to kind of get away with things on the ice. I couldn't even believe it. This guy, I forget what he did. He did something egregious to Michael Bunting. And Bunting was like, what the hell? No refs whistling or anything. Then when the whistle went off, you know what he did? Chara literally skated right up to the ref, put his hand around his waist, started chatting and laughing with him, hating him off. Oh, come on. Come on.
Did he just do the male equivalent of a hair flick?
Yes! He's like, I got a sign stick for you in the back.
If you just let me off this one, I'll slip you a few hundred there, you know?
Yes. It's so bad. I'm tired of people treating him like he's 80s. Only 40-something, man. That's still young. Leave him leave that alone.
Wait, how old is he?
44? I want to say. Let's see. Chara.
You're right, he's 44. Oh my god.
No way. Are you serious? I literally just guessed.
He's 44.
Yes. Okay. See, I'm good.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
He's tall. My goodness.
He's
I didn't realize
massive.
how tall he was.
Which is why he needs to stop picking on younger. Michael Bunting, come on.
He needs to be stopped.
He needs
sign
to
our petition below.
Sign the petition to get Mitch Marner to slam him in boards.
Oh
the
God,
tiniest
please.
boy on ice. I would love to see that. Oh my god. Oh, we killed her.
She's fine. She's back.
Willie O'Ree. Woo! The number has finally been retired. Yeah, we did touch a bit about this on another podcast as well, but it was originally they didn't celebrate his name without an audience during COVID-19. I'm glad they made that decision, obviously, but it was already not too late, but way late. I'm glad he's finally getting his recognition that he deserves now. He has always been an incredible presence in the hockey community, and his contributions stretch far and wide. He has worked hard to get the message of diversity and inclusivity. But as we're going to discuss right now, the message is still not being heard.
This comes, a couple weeks after the HDA's been announced, trying to, diversify hockey and racism within the NHL, So keep this in mind. And then we have lower leagues, we'll say, because we talk about all hockey here, don't we? It's the ECHL, is that correct?
Yep.
East Coast
Right.
League?
That's right.
So I don't know if you guys have seen, if you are on Twitter, see what PK Subban tweeted about, because, we love Subban off the ice. Remember, we love him off the ice. So he posted a very interesting video, by the way, and the comments are so varied in this, saying like, oh, I don't see it as racist. People can do that kind of thing. Like, no, you cannot make racist actions or you comment while in sports or not in sports, just full stop, just stop it. Don't do it. I'm so angry about it. I can't speak properly.
I understand. Even PK would already be mad no matter who it was, but it was his brother.
Yes.
It was his brother, the one that was getting
Targeted.
all that shit for.
Editor Molly here again. My microphone died in this part of recording, so it didn't record as I wanted it to. But long story short, we're basically saying how well PK Subban has handled the issue by making it aware to everyone and saying his opinion on the matter and saying that it is not a mistake. And we wholeheartedly agree that obviously it's not a mistake and people just need to do better. The NHL did come out with a statement several hours before our recording, and honestly, it's the most hypocritical thing I think we've ever seen.
Incidents of racism, whether they occur in hockey or anywhere else, are abhorrent. The NHL will continue to make its resources available to the hockey ecosystem to educate and inform, with the goal of making the game welcoming and safe for all players and fans. This is the same company who refuses to let their players wear their jerseys for their Hockey Diversity Alliance.
You said what I was thinking.
So how are you trying to nurture this ecosystem when you're literally the ones who are putting barriers up for it?
You said what I was going to say. It's just so hypocritical. You can't put out statements like this and then do nothing, or start something and not see it through. Oh, we're going to accept the creation of the HDA, but we're not going to support you any further than that. I think we've done our due diligence.
Yeah. There's some amazing comments, by the way, on this thread, if you want to have a look, with things, someone saying, that's enough activism for today, guys.
Oh my God, I know, I've read some. Why does this keep happening? Okay, the punishments are negligible. There are too many racists rallying behind the offender. People demand serious topics be taken out of the conversation of hockey, like you just said it with that comment alone. And not enough discussion is happening are happening in these clubs. Period. You get comments like this on everyone's posts. Like, is it so crazy to not want racism in a sport or anywhere? Like, is it crazy? Are we insane thinking this?
Is it insane to think this is 2022?
Oh my God, apparently it isn't. We're back in the 50s. It's so bad. I'm starting to get annoyed that every single podcast we have to talk about this. And we do have to talk about this, by the way, because if I were to think, all right, you know what? Too many people are talking about this right now. It's a topic that's reaching far and wide. We should leave it in the back burner. I don't think so. I think we need to talk about it. And if you're listening, I hope you're listening and you're doing your research at home, because this has to end for real. I'm getting fed up, but not with the conversation. I'm happy. Keep them coming. I'm fed up with racists and sexists and people who sexually assault people. What the fuck? is going on? Sorry,
better.
I got a little pissy.
No, that's fine. You get pissy. My God, Chanel, you're really pissy tonight.
I really am.
It's
She's
fine.
mad. Side note, the ECHL has indefinitely suspended the idiot in question while they investigate. So that will probably lead to what? Games, Molly, you think?
A slap on the wrist, and then you'll come into the NHL. No.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that, little white boy, but you've got potential, so
Yeah.
so go on, little kid.
Who cares what
Go
he's
on.
like off the ice? Jeez.
Oh my god. Anyways, people
So
should be getting justice. Make an example with this guy. I don't care.
It's not difficult to ban someone.
It's not. Oh, but he's young. I don't care.
I don't care.
You need to
Your mother
teach
should
young
raise your bear.
people. Thank you. I think we should start. What should happen is these kinds of conversations should be had in like Timbits, even. You know,
Oh my God, can you
Like-
imagine?
I'm just saying, kids should know the difference between what's right and what's wrong, and should love everyone and accept everyone. Kids are taught that. It's not something that's natural. You know, the hockey boys hockey club thing got to end. It got to end. It got to go.
Be better.
Be better. I almost ripped this laptop right off my. Sorry about the very serious topic at the end there, but it was necessary. And if you're still here, you are a one. Thank you.
You are a diamond. So if you made it this far, thank you so much, guys, for listening. If you have something to say, if you are rankled, if you are happy, I don't know, if you enjoyed the pod, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell, all those things. Share us with your friends and your family. You know, we want to reach a diverse audience. So let us know where you're listening from as well. That'd be really interesting. I want to know where. Do we have European fans as well as North American fans? Ooh.
We do. I know we do. We have a couple. Hi, guys.
Bonjour. Or bonsoir. I don't know what time it is where you are. You can also follow us on Twitter at this hockey pod, or you can find us individually. I'm it's just _Molly, and you can find Chanel at Chanel LV. We also do have a Discord now.
Ooh.
You can find the link to that on our Twitter, because I don't know how Discord works.
Yeah, that Jeremy is the Discord king, so he'll be focusing on that, and we hope to have some conversations. So go check it out. Again, as Molly said, it is on our Twitter page, so you'll find the link there.
Yeah.
Oh, and Twitter. Oh.
And Twitter.
Why did I say Twitter?
TikTok.
I meant TikTok.
TikTok. What's our TikTok?
TikTok at this hockey pod. We're having so much fun. People are liking the videos. If you want funny videos, follow us there. We'll keep you up to date with the latest and greatest. Yeah.
And make sure you have a fantastic week, guys, and we will speak to you
Please.
next time.
Bye.